Hey guys, Julie Sue here, and in this video, we're going to talk about 10 ways that you can improve your Instagram account. Ready? Let's go! It's safe to say that Instagram has become a major player in the social media world. In fact, it's one of my favorites, but so many direct sellers are just blending in, snapping photos. We went the graphic route and everyone was trying to create marketing flyers and all of that. And now we've gone to the other end of the spectrum where people are just snapping photos and saying you need to be authentic, you need to show your life. That's true, but if you want to stand out on Instagram and you want to be a major player, you've got to find ways to stand out. In this video, I'll show you 10 tips that have helped me grow my following and stand out. Tip number 1. Choose a style. Now, so many direct sellers don't really think about this because they're thinking people are only going to see that one picture in the feed. But if you're concentrating on creating a personal brand and getting people to recognize your photos when you show up, you need to think strategically. You need to think how you want your overall account to look, the story that you want to tell. Yes, of course you want to show people a day in the life of your direct sales business, but every single photo should be taken and thought of with care. So really think about how you want to stand out. If I like one photo that you've taken, hopefully it'll lead me back to your actual account. And when I go to your account, what will I see? A mishmash of your child, your pet, breakfast, and then a product every now and then? Will it look the same? Will it look cohesive with the colors all matched? It really pays to pay attention. Now, I'm not saying that you need to stress yourself out and have Instagram not be fun. Way back when I first started, I kind of fell out of love with Instagram because I felt like I just couldn't put out the content I wanted and it was so much work. But now that I've picked a style and a look, I take my photos with thought, I think about how I want them to look, and I may not post them today, but I just save them for down the road. So choosing a style is super important. When you choose a style, you don't want to be too strict on yourself. Like I said, you want to do this loosely, and when you go back to your grid, have it look a certain way, but have fun with it and have it look pretty all at the same time. You can get your point across, have a style, have it match your personal brand, and still have fun. When you finally decide that your Instagram account is going to be for business, you need to have a lot of photos to choose from. Now, this can get a tad annoying, but when I'm taking a photo, I take 5 to 10 pictures, all of the same, different angles, different looks, but the same product and content so that I have a lot to choose from. Again, as I said before, I might not post that same picture that day. That's where a lot of direct sellers get tripped up. They take a specific picture and they think that they need to post it that day. There's a lot of steps to this if you want your account to look fun and different. So decide what you're going to take a picture of, take a wide range of photos and save them so that you have choices to choose from when you're ready to post that photo. Number 3, and I can't stress this enough, edit your photos. Having a beautiful image is one thing, but editing it is what'll make it really pop. I have a few video and photo editing apps that I use every single time I edit a photo, and I'll tell you, every single picture I take that I decide to post on Instagram is absolutely edited. You need to control the brightness and the saturation to get that perfect look that you want. Some of my favorite photo editing apps are a Color Light, you can look that one up, VSCO, and also Snapseed. Those are all apps that I use on my iPhone, and I edit every single photo. On top of that, once it's edited in those apps, I also add it to Instagram and do a few more tweaks here and there to make it give that perfect color photo for my brand. Number 4, plan your photos. This is something I started doing a couple of years ago, and I use Planoly, Planoly. You can use this so you can see your photos in advance. Planoly will help you see things in a grid, and you can get an idea of how it'll look in your Instagram account. When planning out your photos, make sure you plan for what appeals to your eye. For me, that's making sure the photos don't look too busy, or, some photos are too close together to others, separating it by solid quotes, things like that. You want Instagram to be fun, so you don't want to sweat it too much, but you can always tell when you go back to your grid if things don't look quite right. Make sure you have a lot of solid backgrounds. There's not too much mishmash going in there. Again, if this is your goal to have an Instagram account for business that stands out among direct sellers, you're gonna have to plan ahead, and you're gonna have to go back and look, and you're gonna have to say to yourself, if one photo just doesn't look quite right, taking out of your grid altogether. Number 5, engagement is the key. So many direct sellers are so consumed with posting to Instagram and never take 20 minutes a day to go and engage. Your followers and people that could potentially join your team or buy from you, they want to feel like they're a part of your community. They want to feel like their voice is heard. That means when you can, and you should, always reply to comments, always engage with them, always call them by name, and make them feel like that they are really important to you and that you care about them following your account. Yes, that means you have to talk to people. That not only means that you will have a closer relationship with your followers, but it means that more of your photos will get seen. What? Timing, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, is also a very big component to this. Now, you don't want to feel tied to your phone, but if you're trying to grow your audience, you want to pay attention to what photos get the most engagement and at what times. I just mentioned this in a blog post not too long ago. Calls to action. It means asking your audience questions. It means asking them what they think. It's one thing just to put a statement under a photo and hope that people like it, but it's a total another thing to make sure that you're asking questions so that people can comment on your post. Doesn't that make sense? Number 6, take photos in your camera app. The Instagram app is okay, but your photos are going to come out much better if you use your actual camera app. When you use your camera app, you want to make sure you have the best camera lighting. Natural lighting is always the best, so if you're in a hotel or if you have sunlight, always choose that over other lighting, like the lighting you see right behind me, the Diva ring light. But natural light always works better. 7, and I think people hate hearing this one. Sorry. Stay consistent. I really think posting the same time every single day really helps people expect that you're going to post to your brand. And if you're giving valuable content, they will actually look forward to it. If you post consistent every single day, people don't have to go back to your profile to see if you've actually posted. They can depend on it, and they know when they should check Instagram because your stuff will be there. But Jill, how many times should I post? Great question. I say if you're trying to build your brand, at least 1 to 3 times a day. Different times all day long, you have different audience, and people can follow you all around the world. Just make sure they're separated and not post them all at once. You don't want to clutter people's feed. They will just get annoyed and unfollow you. Number 8, follow content you love. Instagram is not a follow for follow platform. You don't want to follow people where you don't care about what they're posting, and if you do, you're not going to engage with them. I've been working on cleaning up my list of who I follow. It's not a personal thing. Don't feel bad. I just want to make sure that I can engage with the people that are posting the greatest content. It helps me drown out the noise and make Instagram more enjoyable. Number 9, use hashtags. Not ones that you think are cute, but ones people are actually searching for. I have a love-hate relationship with hashtags, but they really do work. If used correctly, it does very well to showcase your followers and get people interested in your content that will follow you back. Number 10, and our last one, don't follow rules. I know this makes 0 sense since I just gave you a bunch of rules to follow. Ultimately, Instagram is meant to have fun. If you use it as a tool simply to gain followers and get people's eyeballs on your stuff, it turns into a drag. It will lose its magic. Try to maintain a strategy of guidelines and balance so you can have fun with it and you can show your authenticity and people can really connect with you. Have fun, be inspired, and make sure you're putting out the best photos necessary. Now here's a tip. If you just want an Instagram account that's just for your family, friends, photos of your kid, have a separate Instagram account where you can just have fun and relax and you're not using it to grow your business. Just an idea. I hope these 10 tips will help you grow your Instagram account, and make sure you comment below what your accounts are so I can check them out. Let me know how you did. Don't forget, if you don't want to miss any social media direct sales tips or girl boss motivation, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that little bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. Until next time, keep on sparkling, everyone.